My name is Breanne Butler, and I work for MedAdvice Inc. My job title is project manager, and I've been with MedAdvice for about 4 years. So MedAdvice is a small company who helps medical device companies bring their products to market. So that could be in the US or it could be globally. And we help them tackle challenges in regulatory, clinical, and quality. And a lot of that stems around having the right documentation in place to get approval in different countries. So that documentation, they need to have it in a very organized manner, and it needs to meet certain requirements. And so the project that we worked with Cleveroad on was creating a document management system. And so this system helps our clients keep track of their documentation and make sure it's approved and make sure they have everything that they need to market in different countries. And it's the way we designed it was also supposed to be a cost-effective solution because a lot of the solutions out there right now are very expensive, and small new companies can't really afford to have electronic quality management systems. So our system is kind of a step in that direction that small companies can manage and really help them reduce their documentation efforts. At MedAdvice, we have no software development expertise in-house at all. So we needed everything. We are not super tech savvy in terms of software development or anything like that. So honestly, when we were reviewing companies, we were looking at the size of the team, the past projects that people have done, things like that would show us at a level of minimal understanding of how software development really works. It just, any way you guys demonstrated your capabilities, we assumed that the software developers would probably have their own preference in terms of back-end, front-end languages and platforms and things like that. So we were open to anything. And you guys came out with good pricing and good, it seemed like really good teams, well-rounded teams with a lot of expertise in those front end, back end, project management, everything like that. So, we didn't have the expertise, and we were really relying on Cleveroad to bring that, and you guys did. I really liked that experience a lot. So I was directly involved with the majority of the communications between the Cleveroad team and our team, which was essentially me and Bill a little bit as well too. And I just really appreciated being able to work with the business analyst, Anna, on that. She was great at translating what I was saying into, logic and whatnot for the developers to then go work on. She put a ton of time into the requirements, the specifications for the software, and just her continual pinging of me just for questions and things like that really helped. It really worked well with the way that I work. Sometimes things get a little busy on our end, and so you guys were able to continually, push me and make sure that we're on schedule for our project, so there wouldn't be any delays and wouldn't be any, additional expenses or things like that. So I really appreciated that work from the business analyst relationship. But then also whenever we would have meetings at the end of sprint releases, that kind of thing, you guys were really great about doing the demos and walking us through what you guys had done, where there were issues or things like that. Just a lot of open communication, which was, I think, key to getting this project done and getting it done well and on time and on budget and all that. So I think one of the biggest challenges, which turned into a highlight, was identifying the MVP for this project. Bill and I came in with huge ideas on what we wanted to build, very detailed, very complex. And, in conversations with you guys, we knew we needed to take a step back and look at what would be our minimal viable product, the MVP, and that was very difficult for us because we were tied to this huge idea, and we thought we needed to get there to get to a product to our customers. But in taking that step back to the MVP and then adding just like a couple more features, we've actually realized that maybe in this case, less is more. A simpler system is easier for our customers to use right now and for them to get used to. Eventually down the line, we're getting feedback that, maybe there's a few other features they might need. But in terms of looking at the other systems that are out there that are very complex and have 27 different modules, maybe that's something our small clients, small and mid-sized medical device companies, maybe that's something that they don't need right now. So taking a step back and looking at what needed to be in the MVP was critical to kind of where we are right now. And I think that was a really good exercise for us to go through. And that was something that Cleveroad really helped us with and helped us understand where we needed to be. So like I was saying previously, we came in with this really big idea that we had to have this huge piece of software to come in and solve all the issues that our clients are having with documentation. But in our simpler version, it's actually a lot easier for our clients to have all their documents in one place, all their records, from what we've heard from our clients, it's very easy to access those documents and organize them in a way that makes them readily available for anyone who needs them, or if they have an auditor come in and look at them, they're really easy to get and to present to an auditor. So it does help. It also helps people reduce the amount of time that that it takes to approve a document. So that was one thing that we really wanted to push for. And also linking in like training, it's helping people maintain compliance around training as well. So I would say that on all the aspects we were looking at implementing with the software, it is helping our clients for sure. So we've used the product within our internal team pretty extensively, and then also with a few of our close clients that we've had relationships with for quite some time now. And the feedback so far has been overwhelmingly positive. They really like having a system where they can go in and store their documents and organize them in the way that they need to, also approve them very quickly. And also it works really well as a repository of those documents, so they can go in and search and find what they need very quickly. So we've seen that our clients really like that about the system, and also that it's an inexpensive way for them to do this, as opposed to some of the other systems that they've looked at for this particular purpose. So we would absolutely love to continue working with Cleveroad. Right now, we're gathering feedback from our clients on the software to understand what they really need for the next version. But we would absolutely love to continue working with Cleveroad for that next version once we have a better idea of what that version will look like and what our clients really need after using the current system as it is.